when I did the King's Army explanation of their logos and the whatnot, this stuff, when I just did that video, I explained when Wayne Medley, so we're charging to equip people with the gospel, seems unbiblical to me. I wrote back, King's Army is a Freemasonic Luciferian cult trying to trick people into worshiping Lucifer with them. Masons speak in symbols, and they have a hidden number 666 and hidden number 33 in this post. And then I posted up the video that was from a couple days ago. King's Army 2 minutes ago just posted this thing up that says, Brian Schuster, forgive him, Lord. He knows not what he does. And then 2 Freemasonic praying hands. So I recorded this part of the video yesterday in reply to that guy's message. So it's going to seem a little out of order, but it wasn't done intentionally. It's something that these guys just wrote back. And so I'm just going to play you guys what I had already done yesterday. The reason I didn't post it up is because it cut off abruptly and I didn't want to leave the video unfinished, so I don't know where it cut off yesterday, and it just felt like it cut off in a weird spot, so I didn't post it. I haven't even watched it, just when I was recording it. So I'm going to check the volume here, hoping that I don't end up with reverb, and we're going to start right here. Here to challenge these guys and say, you guys, short thing real quick. This guy over here comes down here to challenge these guys and says, we're charging to equip people with the gospel. Seems unbiblical. Well, then you click over here on his page, and I went and warned him, but then he's got this. See the 2 X's? See the 3 pyramids, the 3 pointed crown? That's a Freemason logo, you guys. It's been changed a little tiny bit. Notice the difference? IXXI. Or this one. IXXI. Or this one. IXXI. Or this one. Or this. See the 2 X's next to each other? And the 2 pillars? See the 2 X's that make up the square and compass? And then the 2 pillars? It's the exact same thing. IXXI, the 3-pointed crown, the Templars. You guys remember when I just had the video, that showed the I Am a Little God with Sean Feucht and Kenneth Copeland, and showed you guys St. Germain, and showed you guys Peter Mount Shasta, and the I Am movement, and the IXXI is a I Am. Check this out. Now adults, children of the 9/11 incident. They're getting the IXXI. They're not getting a 9/11. They're getting the IXXI because they're Templars. I had one of my high school friends was at the September 11th bombing and was at the Jason Aldean shooting in Las Vegas. Both of them. And I can prove to you that that guy is a Freemason. He was at the puppet show. That's all these guys are, is puppets. They're proving that they're puppets. I keep warning you guys that Bethel is Kabbalah practitioners. Kabbalah End Times expert. 9/11 was part of a redemptive process. They decided to take down the Twin Towers on purpose because it was a Lion's Gate portal. So the guy that was saying, oh look, you guys are charging to be able to do ministry stuff, same guy has the I am this thing, the I am, and the two X's between the pillars, right? Right here where Sean Feucht teaches the biblical doctrine of devils, that 30-minute long video, it will explain to you the I am movement inside these cults. Oh, so this guy is even called the Remnant Rising, and they are Masonic phoenixes rising from the ashes. So me telling this guy that King's Army is a Freemasonic Luciferian cult trying to trick people into worshiping Lucifer with them. Masons speak in symbols, and they have a hidden number 666 and 33 in this post, which includes a 3 and a Templar Holy Sepulchre of Jerusalem cross, and the orange chevron, which is the hidden number 33, and the KKK, that is the hidden number 33, and the 3 chevrons that are the hidden number 666. If you guys don't understand how I just broke that down, those 3 chevrons right here in the middle that are a ranking for a military order that are supposed to be King's Army, and so it's got the 3 chevrons. Come back over here. You go to chevron, church, logo, hidden number 33. There are parts in here that will explain that it's also a hidden number 666. Right here it'll show you 666 hidden in church logos. The Ascend Worship International logo. All these chevrons, all these 3 pointed crowns, all these, they all go together, you guys. That's another IXXI. See that guy's triangles and the triangles and all that stuff? That kid with the Remnant Rising logo was essentially the same thing. If you guys want to understand how that works, they're using gematria. It's a type of speaking in codes for the Freemasons. Watch, here's Jordan from Real Talk. Hey guys. And Jordan's got his chevron and his chevron and his hidden number 3. Oh, and this chevron. So he's got that chevron, and that chevron. So he's got a hidden number 666. He's got a hidden number 3, those 3 levels going up. That heart around the bullet is the hidden number 3. That Templar cross, when you open up these Templar crosses, this one right here says the Holy Sepulchre of Jerusalem. This one over here, that's the St. James of something, I can't read that. That's the same one from Goatee Records logo. It's the Cross of Tammuz. So, We know that these guys are saying, forgive him, Lord, he knows not what he does, right? King's Army is saying that I'm wrong, but there's a scripture that says, they have forgotten my name for the name of their god, Baal. And Baal is known as the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, and this is the King's Army. And they keep saying, Lord, Lord, King, God, that kind of stuff. All of those terms overlap with Baal worship, and they have forgotten my name for the name of Baal, Lord. They've forgotten Yah, Elohim, Yod-He-Vah-He, Yod-He-Wah-He, however the Father's name is pronounced, and Yeshua HaMashiach, the risen Messiah. They've forgotten his name, and they've forgotten the name of the Ruach HaKodesh, which is the mind of the Father. And they've made this whole thing into a Masonic puppet show. The King's Army is the same as the other crown that we just looked at. That was another King's something, and they're using the K to separate into 3 triangles and make the foundation and the whole thing from that shtick. Like, these guys are a military order who are working for the devil. Okay, so look at this. Right here's the church's use Luciferian kings and wealth. That logo being exposed. But right underneath it is Michael Flynn is praying to Lucifer. And I keep telling you guys that Justin Peters has Freemason logos. Sean Christie keeps wearing his shirt that is a financial institution that has a red chevron. But Sean supposedly doesn't work for that company, but he only wears that shirt. Like, there's a bunch of the Christian truthers that are showing you Luciferian symbolism as their symbolism.
An army. We have an army, okay, as a soldier and as a general, as a retired general. We have an army of digital soldiers. What we are now, what we call, I call them, because this was an insurgency, folks. This was run like an insurgency. This was irregular warfare at its finest in politics. And that story will continue to be told here. But we have what we call citizen journalists. Okay, because the journalists that we have in our media did a disservice to themselves, actually more than they did to this country. They did a disservice to themselves because they displayed an arrogance that is unprecedented. And so the American people decided to take over the idea of, and we have an army. At this point,
they have an army, you guys, of digital soldiers who are going out and creating chaos for his god, Saint Germain, that he was praying to. If I stop moving the screen, then one of the videos will start speaking, and then I won't get to finish speaking. So we already know that these guys are all Luciferians. Right here where it is J.D. Vance, we can come over here to the posts. We scroll down just a few posts, and we see J.D. Vance and the Pope 2 different times doing Freemason handshakes. You guys, they're not just digital soldiers, they're Luciferians who are trying to get you to follow them to the lake of fire. The actors are the hypocrites, and all the world is a stage, and all of the people on the stage are Masons. I love you guys. Come out of the beast of Babylon. This is not the faith once preached. This is not the faith of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. This is the Luciferian side of what's going on in this world. I love you guys. Don't fall for King's Army. Don't fall for Trump being a good guy. Don't fall for Vance being a good guy. Don't fall for the devil's in the details. You can find the details right here. Love you guys.